Hello folks, welcome to Queer Dance Project. My name is Christina Michaels and thank you for joining me today. Today we are at the studio and we're going to discuss a little bit about the foot and we're going to talk about the arches. I am here with my good friend and student Noabeth and we're going to look at her gorgeous feet and her arches. So I'm going to swing the camera down and over. There are her feet. Yes, yippee skippy, they're beautiful. So we've got 3 arches in our foot. I'm going to pull my foot up here, 3 arches. We have this big arch here, and we have another arch here, and then we have one that comes across, transverse arch. Secondary, primary, and then tertiary, that's transverse arch. Cool, got the arches? Good, there's no test. Muscles that we're working on here. Here directly, your tibialis anterior and posterior. So when a dancer has a fallen arch, they'll lean forward. You saw this whole sock. Go back and do that again, Miss Noabeth. Pull out of that arch. She's lifted out of this arch. She's lifted out of the knee. Now she drops into that arch. What happens is tibialis posterior is coming to the back of this ankle bone, the medial malleolus. This ankle bone and how this foot happens to do rolls forward, is a weak tibialis posterior. Tibialis anterior comes across the front up like this, okay? So we want to train both of those. You can train them by picking up marbles, pulling a towel, okay? 2/3 of our nerve innervation into our feet are tactile. So what also happens is as this foot drops, the knees drop. So we're gonna run into some tendonitis on this medial aspect, the pes anserine bursa, and or right under the kneecap, patella tendonitis. Not fun to work with. Professionally, I know well. So we wanna make sure we lift out of this arch, then we're gonna distribute the weight onto that second and third toe. Some people will say the first toe. We're actually gonna put it in between the first and second toe. So we're gonna make sure we're there. So let me have Noabeth go to a gorgeous first position for me. If you don't know the first positions or the ballet positions, go take a look on my videos, okay? So what will happen is a dancer will force their turnout, so go a little further, that arch drops. It just naturally rolls. So what we wanna do is actually, don't force the turnout. Don't force the turnout, it's bad. It's abusive. We want to lift out of this arch so that this lifting goes up to this knee and it comes up to the hip, okay? So when this dancer does a beautiful demi-plie and a gonal plie, this arch is lifted. Now I'm going to have them go back up, and then as they go back into this plie, I want them to fall into that arch. See that arch drop? See where the knees naturally go? Not good. We want to back up, rotate from this upper thigh, and then we're going to lift out of this arch, put the weight on that middle toe, second and third toe, not the fourth toe, definitely the second toe. And she demi-plies, arch is lifted, the structure is really nice. I want to thank you so much for joining me at Queer Dance Project. If you have any questions, toss them out to queerdanceproject@gmail.com. This is Christina Michaels saying thank you so much for tuning in.